guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Average Ash. If you haven't clicked on any of my videos, please click like down below. I'll put a link to my videos and check them out. If you are starting your process in the Coast Guard, I hope some of these videos are beneficial to you and to your process. These are really just videos that I personally feel that would have helped me in my process. So hopefully it helps whoever is watching this. So let's get into today's video. Today's video is going to be about why I chose to become an operations specialist. Well, am becoming an operations specialist. I really wanted to talk about why I chose this rate and kind of just the process of me kind of getting here in general. So if you're talking to your recruiter, you are set in stone that you want to join the Coast Guard, I think one thing that definitely sets us apart from other branches is that you have time to really figure out exactly what you want to do in the Coast Guard, especially if you're making this a career. I think that is amazing. And so, all right, if you're sitting down with your recruiter, all right, I'm pretty sure they're trying to get you to go, to a couple critical rates. And if you know that's a job that you see yourself doing, then go for it. Take that money, go do that enlistment bonus. But if you're kind of unsure, like I was, go out to the fleet and figure out exactly what you want to do. So after boot camp, you get sent out into the fleet if you are not going directly to A school. So getting sent out into the fleet means you are going out to work on a big old boat, which is a cutter, or you'll be sent to a small boat station, or you'll be sent to a sector, which is basically kind of like the mother to all the small boat stations. And yeah, you'll basically go and you'll learn the jobs they need you to do as an E2 or E3, and you'll just gain experience, become personally, I became a boat crew member and a radio watchstander while I was at my small boat station. And I got experience in the radio watch room and experience of being a boat crew member on a boat, being a part of missions. And there's just a whole load of possibilities that are out there for you to really experience. If I would have stayed longer, I would have become a boarding team member and been more involved in the law enforcement side of boardings and boating safety. But I didn't have enough time because I got orders to A school. Let's talk about why I chose operations specialist. So starting my process, I had a top 3. Maritime law enforcement was like the top of my list. At the time, the list was closed and didn't know if it was going to open up or not. Once I arrived at my station after boot camp, it opened up for a little bit. But when you arrive at your station or your cutter, you have an initial 4 months wait before you can put your name on an A school list. Meaning it's just a time that your bosses, basically your command, has to figure out if you are ready for an advancement. Are you ready to assume the position of a petty officer and take on those responsibilities? So maritime law enforcement was closed at the time, but it did open up for a brief period, but it closed again before my 4 months was up. The wait time for maritime law enforcement was close to like 1.5 years, 2 years, just because everybody wants to do it. And I didn't see myself waiting after that, waiting for the list to open up again. And I didn't see myself waiting close to 2 years for that. But obviously, if you haven't heard the term choose your rate, choose your fate, it is very true. That's why I think the Coast Guard is so special. They give you that time to really figure out what you want to do. And so you're happy in your job. So, if you really want to do that, the wait is kind of like, it is what it is, But I just didn't want to wait that time. And I didn't want to wait for the list to open up again. So my second option was intelligence specialist. I had the opportunity to personally go see NIS work, and I really put myself in the position where I asked myself the question, do I see myself doing this job for the next 20 plus years? I didn't. I knew, intelligence specialists, they analyze data, they They brief people that are higher up above them. They collect information, they collect that intel, and it's a cool job. But I didn't see myself doing that job. So then my third and final choice was OS, Operations Specialist. My command, they let me go and shadow, which I went to go see how Operations Specialists, what they do. The day I went there, I just knew this is exactly what I wanted to do. I see myself doing this. I see myself sitting in the watch room, listening in on the radio, taking in those calls of people that are in, that need assistance, that need help out there, that are in the water. I saw myself doing that. Being at a small boat station, I got the opportunity to be a boat crew member and experience that boat life, small boat life. And I wasn't too much of a fan of it. But I wanted to be part of the mission in general, and Operations Specialist allows you to do that. You are behind the scenes, but you are the one coordinating those missions that are taking place. You are the one talking to the people that are in need of help. And me putting myself in that position, I was like, well, I kind of do that at station as a radio watchstander for a little bit. And obviously Operations Specialists play a bigger role than a radio watchstander. And I just saw myself, I could see myself doing that. And it really drew me then and there when I was shadowing these other OSs. That's what caught my attention. It's like they're part of the mission, that they're there. So that's what really drew me to it. And I still have the opportunity to go on a cutter in the future if I really want to, because there are positions out there on big boats, and I would have the opportunity to, be on a big boat, travel, do all those things you do when you go underway. And yeah, I knew. So after the 4 months, I put my name on OS. I think I waited about 3 months and got orders to Operations Specialist School. But obviously with that 3 months and the 4 months wait, I was like at 7 months, and everything that's going on with the whole virus, it was kind of iffy, pushed back here and there. Right now, our class date is being pushed back, and I'm just excited to get started and hopefully bring a video on what my life is like an OS, hopefully. So yeah, so when you're sitting there, if you're talking to your recruiters, ask questions, get those questions out. Don't be afraid to really figure out exactly what you want to do. Take the opportunities that the Coast Guard's giving you and just put yourself out there, learn, do your research, and hopefully you find the rate that is right for you. And yeah, hopefully this video is obviously beneficial to somebody out there. Hopefully you guys liked it. If you liked it, show the love, subscribe. And yeah, hopefully I can get back with another video and put something else out there for you. And like always, if there's any questions, any concern, please comment below, and I'll be more than happy to respond to you, get back to you. And until next time, all right?